You do your own beats?
Yes, I produce pretty much everything. Like there's some tapes where it's like majority of the tape I didn't produce majority of the beats. It'll probably be like 1 or 2 I made, but now it's like 100%. I played a hand in every single beat you will hear from the Egodeath side A going forward. I mean, I do get help from some of my other friends, like Taehendrix. He was one of the producers that helped me on the side A tape. Swamp Man, another producer that helped me on the side A tape. Lucky 7, he's gonna be helping me with the side B side. He attempted to help me on side A, but there's nothing he directly helped me produce on side A. But on side B, things will come from him and just, various other people.
How do you guys come up with sounds like that? Especially the sound you had in side A. It seemed like it was like a different time.
Yeah, it definitely was a different time. I'm gonna say, typically, with some of the ones I named specifically, they can confirm this. Like, me personally, I like to be, I call it my true form, where I'm just like on a nice crossfade, which means I'm a little drunk, I'm a little high, I'm thinking I can get high on, and it's like from there, they probably turned up, they get into their groove, we just play music, we vibe out, we talk about stuff, like things that interest us, fashion, so on and so forth. And then from there, I don't know, like we just turn into these evil scientists, and it's just like, we just start pumping shit out. And next thing you know, Tony does some like cool stuff on his MPC, and I'm like, oh snap, I got something I can play on the keys to that. Or Lucky does something cool on the keys, and I'm like, I got something I can add to that. Or for example, when me and Swamp made Space Game, I just put the foundation, the dun 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 dun, and that's when he added the and then like some other little instruments, and it was like, oh, that was Space Game.
Right.
And that was a session where like we didn't just walk in and it was like, okay, immediately we went into beats. It was like I just kept freestyling until my voice memo was like, I do this thing where if I have like ideas, instead of typing it all the time, I'll just make a voice memo and I'll just record my freestyle and listen to it later and put it on the song type stuff. And that's what happened. I'm like, I kept just rapping. I'm like, I hear something to this, and then that's when I came up with the Space Game riff. And originally, Swamp Man was supposed to be on that track, but yeah, Tony made the cut.
So explain side B for us. What will it sound like in relation to side A?
Side A, right? In side A, you got kind of one side of this new post-punk form I'm in, right? Where it was like, you kind of got more of the darker feel, I guess, kind of, sort of, but then you still got the light side, the indie side, this, that, and the fourth. Like, that was kind of the first half. The second half is like, I'm more so, and back to the first half, and you got like, I feel like you got maybe a little bit more lyrics than like Crank, right? The second side is like, I kind of worked it where it's those, okay, I'm still saying less, but I'm saying more over kind of like more crankified beats. And then you still got the indie stuff, of course. Like, I'm always going to have some sort of like soft indie pocket in every tape I release. That's just, I have to do it. But now you're getting that other side of this post-punk form that I've been developing after side A. You're getting more of, my breakup with my ex-girlfriend, who I do greatly miss. If you see this, I miss you. Nah, for real, bro. Like, I'm like, yo, she got me, man. She got me. I think that's the one I got away, to be honest. But neither here nor there.
So a lot of the songs are towards her?
Not a lot of them, but some of the songs are, and then, it's like, I don't know how to explain it. It's just like, when you listen to an artist and you can tell, like, this is just this pain. This is this man's pain in this song right here. Like, I ain't even directly saying her or this, that, and the fourth, but it's like, you can tell, like, it's like, damn, something hurt him or someone hurt, you know what I'm saying? Like, and not saying she's a bad person, like, you know, we just didn't work out, like, you know.
Bro, and it's so crazy that that's like the process of making art is like pain and like, and then resolving an issue or like growing to a place where you're past that. You know what I'm saying? That's a crazy process, and crazy that as artists, like we put ourselves through that in order to make good, you know, art.
I feel like we're like right. I feel like we're like Uchihas. We're like anyone that's an artist is like a part of the Uchiha clan. They use pain to get stronger. Their eyes, every time a sacrifice happens, they lose somebody, go through something tragic, their Sharingan stronging to get stronger. And it's like, it's kind of like that with us.
What is the OG? What did you just say?
Uchiha from Naruto. You never watched Naruto?
Nah.
The Uchiha, yeah, they're the guys with the red eyes. You know the red.
Oh, okay.
Them guys.
I seen that.
Yeah.
So you were into anime, like
Very much
super
so.
heavy?
Super heavy. Like, I don't care what nobody said too. I'm one of the dudes that was in the anime back when it was you were a nerd if your friends found out you was freaking in the anime. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. Like, it was like super cool to see it, just like to see like everybody now like embracing it and shit of that nature. Cause let me tell you, back in 2010, 09, 2011. 2012, 2013, like bro, like not 2013. That's when it started becoming cool. That's when everyone started admitting that they actually like anime. And I'm like,
niggas was faking before.
yes, they was faking on it, bro. They was faking on it. Like you'll tell a joint or something, they be like, you watch cartoons still, or let's like, you know, you tell your mans that you still watch Pokemon, or I like Naruto, or this, that, and the fourth, or even let's say you collect action figures. You ain't playing with them, you just collecting them. Nerd. Like, you know what I mean? And I'm like, dude, like, I am a nerd, but isn't it cool to be a nerd? Didn't Pharrell teach us that? Didn't Pharrell teach us that? What is it? Nerd. Yeah. You know? So I don't know.
How long have you been here in DC?
Pretty much like my whole life.
Could you explain it to somebody that's not from here?
DC, what it's like the art scene, or just in general?
In general and the art scene.
I'm gonna go on the art scene first.
Okay.
Very much so craftsman, bro. It's the reason why everyone just comes here and just steals from here and then leaves here. You know, and it's the reason why everyone moves from here. Reason why I'm thinking about not being here anymore, just trying to move from here. I wanted to be the person that like changed the flow of that, and been the one that just like, I'm bringing everyone together. Which is why before you even started the interview, I was talking to you about the freaking warehouse. Cause I'm like, that would be my Hail Mary as to bringing the scene, and I hate the word scene, but it is what it is, bringing us together for real, and becoming like the major cities like California, and Atlanta, and New York, and you know what I mean, Miami, like when it comes to music, you know what I mean, like just being more tight-knit. Atlanta for real. Look at all the Atlanta artists that's on. Cardi, Migos, I don't know everyone's freaking name, but the list goes on. Like, you know what I mean? Like, they put each other on. We don't put each other on. That's our problem here. We try to, like, literally how crabs are in a barrel, they're trying to just, like, fuck you, I'm getting up, you're not getting up, that's how DC is, bro. That's why we have yet to go anywhere, you know what I mean, major, like, you know, like, we have a cool little art scene, like, I'm not gonna lie, like, but...
Super talented people, but like whenever the forefront is like gatekeeping, like
yeah,
like a scarcity mindset.
Everybody's a gatekeeper.
And like why do we have to have a scarcity mindset? Like everybody's unique, everybody has their own style. By having a scarcity mindset, it stops like actual growth.
Yeah,
everybody's like supporting each other and like helping the cause, that just causes more clout.
We'd rather support somebody that'll never give us a good look, never even heard of us, never seen us, never even listened to us. We'll support that nigga before the nigga that live down the street that's done got us in the clubs and put us in shows actually and whatever. You know, that really looked out for you. When you really need to be looked out for, but when it's time to repost your man's music or whatever, like niggas want to fake act like, oh well, I mean if it was good enough I would just do it, but it's like, I don't know. I feel like that's not always the energy to have by it. And I can understand, like, you know, if it don't fit your vibe in your format, because some people really just be like pressing like that's gonna make my page look like this, make their page look like that. But how I feel for real, like bro, if I release something, bro, and you don't support it, you're clearly not my man. Because if you post something and I support it, I'm gonna support it.
Right.
You know what I mean? So that's just how I carry it. And if we saying DC overall, like what's DC like? Honestly, look at it like a smaller New York. You know, it's you got the clubs, you got the nightlife scene. You know, you got all the arts people throwing stuff. We got art museums. Lot of cool places to like go and just like, you know, nature wise and things of that nature. Like it's a lot around here to do, to be honest. It's a lot. It's fun.
All right, let's go.
How beautiful the city is in itself, you know. It's really a lot to do out here, you know. Whether you want to just go sightseeing or look at the art museums or go down by the monuments and look at all the statues and things of that nature, like, or party. It's a lot of nightlife out here.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of nightlife activities to get into, you know.
And a lot of beautiful women at those.
Exactly. It's a lot to get into.
DC might have some of the most beautiful women I've ever seen in my life.
Honest to God, true, yes. They say it's one of the most loneliest cities in the world.
What?
Yeah, DC. Yeah.
What do you mean by lonely though?
Loneliest meaning like everyone here is single.
Because
of the nightlife. Like,
does that have anything to do with social media though?
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Everything to do with social media, everything to do with our attitudes, everything to do with everything underneath the sun, bro. Like it gets wicked out here, man.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
I need to see a good like the impact of social media doc. Like they talking about the negative shit. Just like how it's impacted culture, but also the positive shit.
It has
the world is completely different. Like
yeah,
just based off that.
Yeah, I always think back to when I was a kid, and like one thing I don't remember, like when you walk around now, like what do you notice when you walk around in the streets? Right, I see everybody like this, every single even me.
Yeah,
everywhere you go, bro. People are not interactive. People don't give a fuck. You know what I mean? Like I can get murked, and a nigga won't even know that I got murked because he had his AirPods in and he was on his phone. Happened right around. You won't even know it. It'll just sound like an explosion to him, and he's like, "Oh shit, what was that?"
Yeah.
The whole time I got shot down the block, bro.
Yeah,
I just got smoked. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like it's like I don't know. It'd be crazy. People was more aware. I feel like now we're just not super aware and present, and that's.
It's really putting us into the Matrix type shit.
That's why they're able to do all this shit over our heads and we don't even know it because we not looking up.
Yeah.
What would the movie say? Don't look up. Message.
I don't know that movie, but I guess.
Like, it was a fucking great movie with Leonardo DiCaprio, and
then I gotta watch it because that's like
freaking asteroids coming to Earth, and this nigga's like he's a scientist. He's like, bro, guys. It's gonna hit us in like this amount of time, so we should just.
Oh, the shit that was on Netflix.
Yeah,
bro, that movie was crazy.
Yeah, people just acting stupid and clueless and da-da-da. It's like, no, bro, like.
No, and then at the end of the movie, no spoilers, but at the end of the movie when they went off to the other planet and the nigga got eaten by that dinosaur-looking thing.
Yep.
Now that shit was crazy.
It was crazy. He was telling them, he was being the whistleblower, but no one wanted to listen to him.
Yeah.
Treat him like he was crazy or something. Like, so that's just it, bro. Like sometimes, man, it's just good to be aware of your surroundings and aware of the people around you. Speaking on being present and aware, I'm not gonna say anybody's names. I'm not gonna put out the victim's name either, but there were some things that happened super close to my camp that I've been really wanting to address. You know? And I recently got into an altercation with this one person, but you know, it came from the fact that, and this happens in a lot of music scenes and a lot of just scenes. Period. It's not even just the music scene, but like where you got males putting their hands on females or doing malicious things to them behind closed doors that just like really shouldn't be done. And, I don't stand with that shit.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and right now I'm like a whistleblower. And you got people who's looking at me like, oh, you're wild for even speaking on this accusation or that accusation. Well, I'm gonna be real with you guys, it's not an accusation. It's hard for it to be an accusation where it's a video of you in 4K admitting to why you beat on people, but that's not here nor there. I'm not gonna go too hard into that. You know, all I'm gonna say is this is a person that I really honestly looked up to. I'm not even ashamed to say that at this point. Like I did. I looked up to Mans. I thought he was a cool guy. That's why he was the face of my brand for a second. But with me coming into this new wave of information on how he is and how he conducts himself and carries himself, you know, it's like, fuck him now, but you know, like, just don't be on stuff like that, guys. We gotta stop doing stuff like that. We gotta be better black men out here.
Do you think it's a thing where people are like not aware of these things that are happening, or?
Yeah, they're not aware, and then even if you do make them aware, like this is like such a touchy topic for a lot of people, because then it's like, you know, everybody just be wanting to be get-wits, you know what I'm saying, or just like seem acceptable to everyone. It's like, no, bro, it's not just about being accepted. Like a lot of times, it's also about doing the right thing, you know,
right.
The righteous thing, bro. And like I said, I addressed it in a very sensitive manner, but you know how I feel, bro. Just leave it at that, you know.
Yeah.
It's something I had experienced before, like, cause I'll be throwing shows. It was another time where we had to basically, it was a person we were putting in our shows, and we didn't realize that this is what he was on. So we had to then, cause he was on a bill of ours, and it was like, okay, well, damn, now we got this information. And a lot of people, they'll get the information and just act like, well, because the public don't know that I know it, I'm gonna just keep it under wraps, you know what I'm saying? But like, nah, we just hit it head on. It's like, nah, bro, we can't have you at this next event. It is what it is. And he's like, why? And we explained to him why. And it definitely went left. He took it further than what it needed to, you know, get to. But that's just the kind of dude I am, bro. Like, if I don't care. I ain't gonna say I don't care who it is, what it is. If the situation is true, and that's what you did, bro, you can't expect me to still align with you and stand with you. And that's where a lot of me and other creatives, male creatives and female creatives that got wild allegations against them, bump heads. Because I think they just be expecting me to just ride with them through thick and thin. And it's like, bro, I'm not asking you to risk your career to ride with me on some crazy stuff that you know is crazy. That I did, you know what I'm saying? And if I did it, then I'm gonna just be man on my shit and just own up to it. It's like, yeah, bro, this is, or audience, this is what happened. This is what didn't happen. You know, hopefully y'all still rocking with me. And if they don't, then that, bro, you made the decision. You know, you made the choice. You know, and I don't feel like people that do wrong should just completely be held in the dark forever. I just feel like, you know, you need your learning period, and you need to like realize what you did and just admit to it, you know, just be truthful about it, you know. That's just me though. Yes, the season 1, when I released side A, I did the fashion show and the listening party. I did them in demo series, so it's demo 1, demo 2. Once I release side B, that's gonna be the final one. Mm-hmm. The demo 3, but the demo 1 was when I did the fashion show, listening party with a bunch of theatrics. We did it in Hyattsville, some space in Hyattsville. I wanted a warehouse space. It was like a mini, you know how you got mansions, mini mansions. This was like mini warehouse kind of space like thing, and like a 2-3 hour event. And the thing about the demos and like the shows is like what I feel is really important for people to show up. If they don't show up, or if they don't care to show up, it's like, bro, I'm gonna do shit in these shows that will never be. Some of these songs will never see the day of light. In the format I put the tape in, and some of the parts that just didn't even see the actual release date, like that's gonna forever just be with demo 1. You see what I'm saying? Same with demo 2, like. So I don't know. It's just, I don't know. I be trying to do like little weird, unique stuff like that just to see like is people paying attention. Mm-hmm. You know. But That's just me, my weird little